Welcome, everybody, to July 21st, 2025's edition of Unpopular Review, Monday Night Raw review show. On tonight's show, we're going to be talking about Roman Reigns coming back to Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Paul Heyman missing Seth Rollins, tries to recruit Roman Reigns. We're going to talk about that. We got Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky Part 2. And a face-to-face between CM Punk and the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. We're going to talk about this, TNA Wrestling, and everything, all the latest news and other items from the world of professional wrestling. This is Unpopular Reviews, Monday Night Raw Review Show. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Unpopular Reviews, Monday Night Raw review show. I'm Big Daddy Cool. I'm joined, as usual, by my co-host, the executive consultant, and Steven Willie Beeman. As I said in the cold open, we've got a lot to talk about as far as action from tonight's Monday Night Raw. We're going to jump into that momentarily, but I want to get to Steven Willie Beeman, who's just got a shout-out real quick, and Willie, take it away.
Hey y'all, what's happening? What's happening in UPR universe, man? I just want to say something to all the fans, men fans, all that, just fans, period, man. Look, y'all, mental health real, man. And if you're going through something, you don't feel like nobody there for you, man. If you gotta scream, if you gotta talk to God, man, hell, hit me in my inbox or something, man. Whether you know me or you don't, man. Whether you get it off, because man, I just lost a family member, man, who took his own life at his son's grave. His son had passed of a illness, and he was only like 4 years old, and my cousin never recovered from it, man. And yesterday he went to go visit his son's grave, and then walked to his car and blew his brains out. So man, you never know what people be dealing with. You check on your strong friends, because sometimes they don't have it always together. They be too busy being strong for everybody else that nobody never check on them, man. So like I said, I went through my own little battle a couple years ago, man, where I had to get myself right mentally to be a better man, better father, better person, better friend, better human being, period, man. So like I say, man, all the fans out there, man, all the co-hosts, all that, man, man, if something ain't right, y'all need to get it off your chest, man. Don't hold it in, man. Let that shit out. Find you somebody you can talk to, man. And like I said, man, my inbox always open to the fans, to my co-hosts, my compadres, man. I always lend an end. I ain't gonna never be too tired for that, man. But back to this wrestling shit, y'all. Let's get it.
That's right. Thank you, Willie, and rest in peace to your cousin, and thoughts and prayers to your family. I mean, tough times, but mental health is real, man. Take care of yourself. Like Willie said, don't ignore that shit.
And there's no disrespect, our men's mental health month is doing fucking Pride. Y'all know how I feel about that. That we get no respect that's been in the world. We got to celebrate our mental health month when the hey girls are out there. But anyway, yeah, man.
Please understand he meant no disrespect with that comment.
Hey, look, I'm an ally. I am an ally, so I can say some of the shit I want to say.
He's an ally.
I'm an ally.
He's an ally.
And by that, he means Ally Bank. That's where he banks. He's an ally.
No, man, but yeah, like I say, y'all, anyway, first segment on Raw.
Go first. We got a lot to talk about, so we're gonna start with the last segment on Raw, because I think that's what people are here to talk about.
Hold on, no, don't. Before we jump into that, let's get into the conversation we was having before we just got on air.
You want to jump into Tony Storm and Mercedes?
Yeah, let's just get that out the way.
EC loves it when we start the Monday Night Review show by talking about AEW.
We're gonna get it over with now. Now we was having to talk about how the most eventful thing from a goddamn 7-hour fucking marathon was Toni Storm faking like she was munching on Sasha Banks.
Right.
And you then asked if she was to come back to WWE, she'd be a big small fish in a big pond now.
Correct.
And like I said, I told you I would, man, she'd probably be in the top 10 women wrestlers, maybe, but damn sure not the top 5 right now. Because we got EO at 1, you got Rhea, Stephanie, um, hell, even Feathers. You got to put Feathers up there. As much, but
Yeah,
as
Lyra Valkyria.
well,
Lyra Valkyria.
and then my fifth is the toss up, man. I got to give it to Naomi for 5 right now. Just for
Naomi's hot right now.
yeah,
Would you
the
rather
streak
be
and
Naomi or would you rather be Mercedes Moné?
exactly. I'd rather be Naomi. She did what she got out of when they left the company, and shout out to the dickhead that called them bitches last week. But that goes to you, calling them bitches on the show. But you'll never bitch for that too. I just want you to know that you'll never call no women like that, no bitches on air. But anyway, um, they both left, and we see what happened. What's the name with the TNA elevated herself, even got their title, and then came back stronger and ended up getting a bigger push. Having now Sasha, she went to AEW and went and got a bunch of cardboard belts and shit, and we see what happened when she stepped in the ring with somebody with some suitable talent or had a suitable name in Toni Storm. Even the cokehead didn't put the belt on her, so we know what's up. Hey, Charmaine. So yeah, but that's my take on it. I stay with
We got into this. We got into this conversation because before we went on the air, like I went to TNA yesterday. That's why I'm wearing my TNA hat. I got a TNA hat. Everybody, I'm a Mark TNA. This is
I've never seen one
promotion.
in person.
I'm sorry.
I've never seen one in person. Somebody wear a TNA hat.
Yeah, well, here I am. I'm real. I'm not AI. Charmaine says, congratulations to the girl who won the TNA championship. That girl is not only the TNA champion, she's also the NXT champion. She's JC Jane.
What's her name? No, Charmaine. I want to know what her name is. You know, I'm noticing that so many people, I know you did, but I don't think she heard you. There's so many people who want to speak on people and they don't even know their names. No, Jeffrey just spoiled it anyway.
But yeah, so I was talking during that match. I was like, see, I was talking to my boy George, and I'm like, yo, this is real wrestling. JC Jane versus Masha Slamovich. And I was like, this is better than that Mercedes Moné, Toni Storm match. Like, bro, you got us. The biggest spot of that match is carpet munching. Like, for real? Like, you can't show your kids that. And then that's like a 5-star match? Are you kidding me? Like, that match is trash. That's the biggest spot. And who got over? Who went over?
Yeah, I mean, you clearly don't watch TNA also.
I do watch TNA. Nobody was carpet munching yesterday.
I'm talking to Charmaine. She said she doesn't watch NXT. I disagree with your assessment. I think the Mercedes Moné versus Toni Storm match was better than JC Jane versus Masha Slamovich. That's my personal opinion. I enjoyed both matches. I really like JC Jane versus Jordan Grace at Evolution. I thought that was a very good match as well. But the bottom line is, since we're over here talking about TNA and relevance to AEW and a WWE Raw show, that's cool. Let's go ahead and discuss it. TNA, to answer your question, Matt, because you keep talking about it and talking about it, you personally goes back and forth for whether or not you want to be an AEW fan. TNA is not going to be the number 2.
They can't be number 2 because they're a subsidiary of WWE.
They're not a subsidiary.
They're not a subsidiary. That was also like a lot of people thought that was a WWE show last night at UBS Arena. It was not. It was its own separate thing.
Okay.
Why you're getting mixed up, Willie?
Is killing the ratings.
Why you're getting mixed up, Willie, is because Triple H has made a partnership with them to put down AEW.
Okay.
That's not what it's about.
That's what it's totally about. You're out of your mind. They're trying to keep key talent away from AEW so that way he can keep his 5 same scrubs and just go off into like a dark corner.
Last time I checked, Johnny Gargano still on SmackDown. Look, here's
Johnny
all.
Gargano's like top
Can y'all
50.
tell me if they not a subsidiary? Why is it if they was their own company for real? For real, I mean, we already know what's up, but why is it that don't nobody from TNA have the TNA belts? Why are they
That's
all
not true.
NXT?
There's
I mean,
that young kid won the
okay.
division X division title
Leon
last night.
Slater.
Yeah, young kid. He won the
Hold on,
X division title.
Why are you keep calling him young kid? Like you're referring to him like the young OG Javon Evans.
No, I like him better.
He
Than
a skinny,
I don't respect X
black
Division
kid, and
matches.
you're thinking that they're the same guy.
I don't respect X Division matches if it's not like the old TNA, the 8 corner ring with the title up and you got the X up top. And
Right.
like if it's not one of those matches, I'm not respecting that, man.
Maybe that day will come soon enough, Willie. But I had a great time at TNA last night. It was an amazing
you had the
crowd.
tag team championships, the Hardy Boys. They're the TNA wrestlers.
Really?
They're not WWE.
Really?
Yeah.
They old asses. One can't walk and the other one damn near throw his arm out every time he go delete.
One climbed the ladder. I love that Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy climbed the ladder, you see, and then he started doing his dance.
Oh, he did. Did he fall?
All he needed was Penta there to join him. Look, I don't understand why the Hardys are always constantly. Speaking of Penta, there was no Penta tonight. I don't understand why the Hardys are constantly are in that TNA tag team title. They need to retire. I'm hoping this match with the Dudleys in October at Bound for Glory will make them retire.
I don't think so.
I'm just gonna hate to see him.
Eric Bischoff is the only person that hates AEW more than Big Daddy Cool, who, by the way, will join the AEW Elite Heat crew on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Join me on Wednesday night as we all commiserate after watching AEW.
Funny. This should be funny. All right, y'all. We 12 minutes into the show and they talk shit about Raw. Let's get the Raw.
That's right. Let's talk about Roman Reigns comes about. Main event time. It's Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Big Bronson Bum. They're out in the ring, and Paul Heyman's like, I got some stuff I want to get off my chest before Roman Reigns comes out. And before he finishes the sentence, they hit Roman's music. 5 minutes later, the roof is blown off of Houston. Lift off, 1,000%. This guy's super over. Gets in the ring, and Paul Heyman has an offer. Seth Rollins, a couple weeks ago, Saturday Night main event, he gets injured. We still don't know if that is legit or not. I want to talk about that after we talk about this segment. But Paul Heyman asks, we're missing a leader, and you're a good leader. How about we get the band back together and you just join, you lead Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed? Did any of you guys buy that this was going to, Roman was going to be like, yeah, let me lead the team?
That was the dumbest angle they could have came at like that. Like it could have been on some, like Paul could have used the whole, Seth's gone and you know how I do with wounded dogs. I put them out the pasture or something. You need to come on back. It could have been something like that because do it like that. We just all was looking at the screen like, I know y'all fucking lying. like I know y'all don't think we're that dumb or just get it like that. The writing was lazy with that. There was no way. Especially with the betrayal. Not only that, the first betrayal when him even like Roman said in the promo, like you chose your best friend that you ain't talked to in over a decade over me. And then you turn on both of us with Seth. And you know how much I hate Seth. Like, so it's like, why would you think I would ever even have anything to do with that? And then on top of that, like he say, you said that I tucked my tail and went home. Nah, I went home to raise the future bloodlines because I'm a baby maker and I got super sperm, and every time I shoot it on my wife's leg, I get her pregnant. So that's just what it was, man. I had no belief in my mind whatsoever, or thought that he was gonna be like, yeah, sure, I'll come back, sure. Yeah, man.
So this gave a good opportunity for Braun Breaker to showcase his promo abilities.
Hot garbage.
Braun, so Roman in his response told pretty much Paul Heyman that he's a dumbass if he just by giving him that offer, and that Heyman takes a lot of credit for putting over the bloodline, but really Roman made himself.
And that's God made them.
And God made the bloodline. That was great.
Weird.
Great. He was spitting a bunch of facts. Roman was in his flow. And every time Roman called Paul Heyman a dumbass, Braun Breaker bowed up to him. He's like, yo, man, I'm going to rip your head off. And he calls for the mic at some point. And Paul Heyman gives him the mic. He used to hand over the mic to Roman. And Braun says something to the effect of, I'm the new dog around
here. You the
here.
old dog. I'm the big dog now. And this is my yard. And that's what he didn't say my yard, though. But that's where they fucked up at. That's where either Braun might have fucked up or if the writers didn't have it in there. But that was when Roman beat The Undertaker. One of his first things was, this is my yard now. And I'm the big dog. So some way or another, either Braun fucked his lines up or the writers didn't write it in there. But that should have been in there. And then, I don't know, Roman should have been like, yeah, you a dog, but you going to be my bitch at SummerSlam or something. They could have went a bunch of little ways with that. I thought the writing was a little sloppy and a little, either a little sloppy or Braun just didn't remember his script.
EC, how did you feel about Braun Breaker's promo against Roman Reigns? For the first time, you get these two hosses in a ring, face-to-face with microphones. I feel Roman killed it. Braun fell flat. He did not execute. I think a little bit of what Willie said is accurate. I think this man was given talking points. He hit some of them, but he wasn't dropping bars. It fell flat. I felt like as he was talking to Roman, he didn't believe the shit he was saying.
He was saying, yeah. He had no conviction. His cadence. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. He asked you. My bad.
Oh, that's fine. This is all I have to say.
Wow. You don't think anybody cares about this?
Yeah, I think what they cared about is Roman Reigns was in the ring.
Okay.
Outside of that, and Paul Heyman had a very good line. He said, disrespectful and rude like people born in Texas. They were rude and disrespectful almost the entire night to anybody who they did not like talking on that microphone. Even Paul Heyman talking, I can't tell you everything he said, right? Yeah, he was trying to recruit, blah, 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 blah. They were just listening to Roman talk and singing his praise to him, acknowledging him. When Braun got on the thing, nobody knew what the fuck he was saying. He didn't know what the fuck he was saying. The light was shined right on him, and he froze.
Yep.
That's what happened. He froze and could not stand with and compete with the aura of Roman Reigns. He wants to be because he knows he's going to be the next big thing. He is that, right?
Roman even said it.
It's just like what Stephen Willie Beeman always used to reference a lot, and that's the John Cena Roman Reigns promo from 2000 and I believe 17. That's where it was. He could not keep up with it. So Roman pretty much said, look, I took a page out of Naomi's book. I don't even know what you just said. It's pretty much what he told her. I don't know what you just said. Hold this. Let's get this going. But what I want to talk about is, one, how over Roman Reigns is.
That was my next point.
Freaking over. Even though his music is terrible now. He's freaking over.
It's not the same?
No, his music is different. It's been different for a year, and it's terrible.
How's it different?
The way it goes into the before it goes into the oh my god.
And then he just starts walking out of nowhere. It's not even the other music he had was great. It was that's the word of the 2025 that I hear all year. It's farming. Every single time he used to come out with that title and Paul Heyman and the Bloodline. That was good. Now he added this shit. They got to wrestle. I was arguing with my daughter about this last week, right? Now I'm going to argue with you too. He fucked up his life when he changed his music to what he has right now.
I'm gonna have to go look at listen to the difference of this one and the last one. But I do understand what you're saying, because that part when he get ready to come out and then the old one goes, then it goes, ooh, then
exactly, and then he comes out,
yeah,
boom, boom, boom. Now it seems like he's off cue when he comes out, and it has the thing. And I challenge you, and I challenge you, fans in the UPR universe. I challenge you all to look. When Roman Reigns changed his music, he started taking L's. When Roman Reigns had that other music, he was not taking L's. The first night he had that music was at WrestleMania 40, Night 2. He faced Cody Rhodes, and he took an L. He came back, his first match back, he was in a tag team match, and he took a fucking L. Like, I don't understand. He lost the Royal Rumble. He lost in the next year's WrestleMania. That music don't work for him. You know? He was champion for 4 years when he
This is a conspiracy theory.
Okay? It's terrible. Now, that being said, Roman Reigns is super over. Once again, though, I don't understand the point of taking the world title off of Jey Uso. I'm not Jey Uso's number one fan. I'm a fan, but I'm not his number one fan. Jey Uso's also super freaking over.
Oh, now you
really? He's super freaking over.
Now you see why I was so pissed at that 51 day title reign. Like, you see why? Like, it was horrible. But back to what you were saying, as far as Roman being over, like, we got to put him in the upper echelons with the greats now, man. As far as it's only one pop that rivals his pop now, and that's when the glass shatters.
Let's talk about that for a second, Willie. One thing Roman said in the ring tonight was, "I'm the greatest to ever do this, to get into this ring." Now, he I think fell short of beating Hogan's record, right?
No, he beat Hogan.
He's number 4.
Oh, he didn't beat Hogan? I thought he beat Hogan.
No, he fell short of it.
Oh,
yeah,
by about 3 months. Bruno is number 1.
Right.
Hogan's number 2.
Bruno had it for what, 5 years?
Negative.
How?
It's Bruno, Backlund, Hogan.
No, I don't think Backlund's there.
Yeah, Backlund first ring, like back in the 70s or some shit, was like, what, damn near 3 years or some shit?
It's Bruno, Backlund, late 70s. Bruno, Backlund, Hogan, Roman.
And
go ahead, fact check me. You know I'm not wrong.
I will say, I will give that to Roman, because we watched his growth, Steve. Like, we watched from them trying to force feed that shit down our throats. Pause, no homo, no diddy. We really hated it, and we showed WWE that he is not the guy we want. Like, we showed him, and for him to go rebrand and then come back, we got to give it to him, because shit, like for Hogan, nigga, the rocket was put on your back, and it was placed for you to do that. Bruno, I can't tell you I watched one Bruno Sammartino match ever in my life, so I don't know. He barely could speak English, so I know he wasn't cutting promos for real. So
he was selling out Madison Square Garden.
Bruno was super over, but that was because he's like Italian, and everybody showing up at MSG back then was Italian.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Hold on, damn, Andre the Giant ain't never had like no 3 or 4 year run.
No,
he only won the world title, and it's barely acknowledged now because he gave it up immediately. But the bottom line is, you're absolutely right. In my opinion, and I've said this consistently, Roman Reigns had the greatest single world title reign in the history of world title reigns. I've not seen anyone that's come close. There are a lot of world titles out there that people have had it for a while, and it gets boring, it gets stale, normally after a few months, right?
Now, wait a dang minute, all right? What about this Adam Hangman Page?
Oh, fuck him. But
here we go. See, it doesn't stop with you, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Sheriff is is on vacation, taking her spot on All Elite Heat this Wednesday. It's Big Daddy Cool. He can tell you his comments over Adam Hangman Page winning the championship then on the AEW show, not the Raw show.
But no, like I said, Roman, just on top of the other careers that it helped, as far as his cousins, hell, Sami, shit, even fucking Paul Heyman, like, his title reign made a lot more superstars more relevant, and
he put over a lot of guys.
Yeah, so like I would definitely, I gotta give that to him. Like I mean, outside like Roman and Stone Cold had the two most influential titles runs. Far
Oh
as
no,
Roman made
no,
made
no,
Jay,
not Stone
Roman
Cold.
made Sammy, Roman made
whoa, what you
Solo.
mean?
What's so influential about Stone Cold's title run?
Man,
Stone
he
Cold's title
saved
run was
the
not even that interesting.
he
Stone Cold's a
saved the
better chaser.
business. He saved the business. Vince tells
His
you that.
the title change was a good
Right.
transition in
That's
order
what I
to
mean.
do that, what
Hold
you're
on.
saying.
Okay, now
But I'm talking about the actual run
no, I
itself.
don't mean the actual run far as because it was. I mean, he held it. Did he hold it? He held it all the way for like a year to like the next Mania
No,
or
not
something.
really. He won it at WrestleMania 14. He lost it like 3 months later, I believe, to Kane.
Well, them holding the. That's why I said influential title. Runs or holding it, but yeah, like I said,
Mad Dog Kelly, do you like open a book of just like ridiculous statements? Because that's what I want to know. Like,
No. This is a good statement. I want to touch on this because,
oh
but
God,
let's finish this convo that we were having right now.
is that why you started?
yeah, like I said, no, just like I said, I give Roman number one. Um, yeah, I'm gonna get like his title run was like one of the most important ones, man.
Yep.
That I've
And
witnessed.
and by the end of it, Roman's also going to put over Braun Breaker, right? So like
Yep,
that's going to be the next one.
because he even
Um,
like I said, he
If
even
it was
said,
Roman versus Braun at SummerSlam 101, I would sit here and say that Roman was going to put over Braun Breaker. Since it's going to be obviously a tag match with Roman and Jey Uso against Braun Breaker and Mr. Carry My Briefcase and Bags now, Bronson Reed, then they're probably going to take the L.
did you really think Roman would have lost like his first like real like match on the PLE back?
no,
To Roman,
no,
he's done it before.
Oh, yeah,
nah.
no.
He's not
Hold
going
on,
to be around much longer.
go back to that
He's got
last
to take another
comment.
break. I'm
Hold on,
sorry?
go back to that last comment, MEB.
This one?
Yeah, man. I don't know if you've seen the beginning of the show, man, but I gave a little PSA, man, about mental health and stuff. I had a family member take their own life yesterday, man. So if I ain't as my normal enthusiastic self, please forgive me, fans, because y'all don't deserve that. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me shake that shit off. Um, but
Willie's going to Hulk up in a minute.
yeah.
What is that? What's that black spot on his camera?
Well, no, I got crack in my phone. Don't worry about that.
Oh, that's right. You have
You
an
ask
Apple.
this like every week.
Yeah, don't play.
It's an Apple, so I should get used to the fact it's cracked. And you know what I'm saying?
I mean, nah, I
Apple
just
Apple iPhone is the number one phone for drug users for that very reason. Now, can we figure out what is the next thing to talk about on Monday Night Raw?
Hold on. So two things before we move on. The
Sure.
Jey Uso championship thing, right? If you knew you were getting to Jey Uso and Roman Reigns getting back together, if Jey Uso is currently the world champion, wouldn't Roman be eyeing the championship and like be like, I got a target on my cuz?
no.
You don't think so?
He thinks that belt is the secondary championship belt, so he don't even want that belt.
Well, now that he's officially a member of the Raw roster, I guarantee he's probably going to try to go for that belt sooner rather than later.
But don't you think that messes up the thing with Punk and Seth? So Seth, like,
It's not happening anytime soon because, like I said, Roman he's going to wrestle SummerSlam and then he's going to take another short little break.
Now I want to go back to Mad Dog's question about who's OTC 2 if he's OTC 1. I think tonight they laid it out that if Seth Rollins didn't get injured, the storyline was supposed to be that Seth Rollins is the new chief of wrestling, or at least that's what he would have started saying when he won the title and cashed in and got the title.
Roman's a Raw superstar now.
I get it.
No, I'm answering the question.
About the comment. Got it. I think that's where they were setting up, because if you see like Heyman's like, I'm setting up my own faction, right? And Seth was supposed to be the guy in that faction. I think when Seth became the champion, they were going to start a battle of like, I'm the new chief. I'm the new head of the table. I'm where people get fed and I'm paying bills and shit. And Roman's old news. And that's why you saw Braun go to that comment about like, you an old dog. because I feel like that's what they were going with it, and that's why they created the merch. But now that Seth's out of the picture, they can't go to that, or maybe they'll still try it.
There's no telling how long Seth is going to be gone. I mean, at this point, they know how long he's going to be out of action.
That's the last thing I want to talk about, and then we'll move on to CM Punk and Gunther.
Hold on, before you get to your point, what if the OTC represents now the feud that we about to get with Solo and Jacob, and whatever if Zilla finally comes up, and whatever. So now it's like, no, it's only one tribal chief, and that's Roman. But maybe it might be something like that.
I don't know.
I think they're going to stay away from that for a while. And Zilla, who just debuted in TNA yesterday, he's going to be there for at least 6 months because they're doing some kind of faction thing. So that's a ways down the line. Triple H should strip him of the briefcase. No, not at all, because he'll be back by the Rumble.
I want to see what Bubba Ray said about Zilla.
No,
that he's got bad attitude.
Yeah, and he's shitty to work with, and Booker T kicked him out his school. That didn't even make sense because he was just the champ down that little thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about it, so I can't talk about it other than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to talk about,
or actually, that's Matt's job. Matt, do some research.
I want to talk about Seth Rollins. There was a report over the weekend.
I thought we were going to Punk and Gunther. How do we?
We are. There's one last thing I want to talk about because this is all like relative shit that the IWC is talking about. So we need to talk about it.
Okay.
You just want to go over who hip tossed who, and this isn't that fucking show, all right, man? You're always like, hey, let's talk about the play-by-play. Hey, who got into a collar and elbow tie-up? Wait till we get to Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn, and EC's going to be all like, did you see that collar and elbow tie-up? Did you see that old school wrestling? Chain wrestling? Get out of here.
I am a fan of old school chain wrestling.
Well, shout out to those two fucking vampires, too, for sucking each other blood on live TV.
You're talking about Mercedes Moné and Tony Storm.
Shout out to Jacob and Edward. I mean, not Jacob and Edward, but Jacob and Bella from Twilight.
Who the hell's Jacob and Bella?
Edward and Bella from Twilight. That's what Scarlett.
He's talking about Karrion and Scarlett because Karrion popped his nose. He had a bloody nose, and then she kissed him, and then got blood on her face, and then she licked it. Over the weekend there was a report from oh my god, I forget it. I forget where it came from. Post Wrestling, and this guy said that he got it on good word from someone backstage that watch Saturday night's main event, and there's going to be an injury angle that's going to take a major main event player out for a couple of for a prolonged period of time. And then you got the Seth injury angle. A lot of people have been asking since it happened, is it a work? EC, I'm going to start with you because you got some people in the business. You know people in the know. Is this a work?
I'm just looking at that frame of Willie down there because when he had his head to the side, it looked like there was a big ass tree growing out of his nose. Okay. So it is not a work. I'm sick of people saying it. It is not a work, except for legitimately injured. You can actually watch the program and see that he legitimately injured himself, right?
Was it that he was injured before this, and then they were like, well, he's going to need to take time off. Let's write him off by throwing him in this match with LA Knight and then feigning another injury to cover up the previous injury?
No, because the match wouldn't have gone on as long as it did. They would have did the moves that they did. What happened was that he got injured. That's what happened. He tweaked his knee a little bit. He was
just like a car didn't throw up an X.
That's not always. They don't always throw up an X. I keep telling people that. Like that X thing is exaggerated. They have a walkie-talkie on their side, right? The X was made mostly for independent wrestling and things like that because not everybody communicates with people in the backstage in the gorilla area. WWE can communicate with their referees. There's an earpiece and there's a thing right there. They switch it on when they need to hear and talk to the people back. They already know what the deal is. This was not a work. This is 100%. And you always been Mr. Conspiracy Theory. This is not a work. This is 100% real. Seth Rollins is injured. Now, I don't believe his injury is as big as anybody initially thought, where it was going to be almost a year. I think he's only going to be out for about 4 to 6 months, personally, which is fine. He'll be back. He'll be ready to go. When he comes back, they're not going to announce it. He's going to come back. He's going to cash in the Money in the Bank. Very obvious what they're going to do.
Okay. That's the same.
He might be. And I will say this. There's still a strong possibility his ass will be back by SummerSlam.
Well, that's the other thing that they were saying is the original injury, because assuming that this was a work on Saturday night's main event, the original injury isn't as detailed as a torn ACL. So he'll be back in a couple of months. He'll cash in, and just like the John Cena Royal Rumble entrance, everybody was surprised. No one's going to know that he's going to come back because they think he's out for a prolonged period of time, as Heyman said tonight. But he's going to show up in a couple months. Maybe even you suspected that he might even show up at SummerSlam and cash in. So,
I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm saying it's a strong possibility that it does happen.
But
I don't know the extent of his injury. They're keeping that tight.
But to that point, is the injury a work?
It's not a work.
I think.
How is it not a work? If you're telling everybody that it's like 9 months, 12 months that he's going to be out, or he's going to be out for months.
When I say he's not a work, I'm saying
he still has a year to cash in.
He was not injured before the match. He got injured during the match. Now, the extent of his injury, they might make it seem, but WWE always does that to make the person seem like they're stronger than they actually are. They always say, "Oh, they're going to be out a certain time," and then they come back and say they worked very hard and they came back better than ever, faster than was anticipated. That's what they do. They did ever since John Cena, right? So no matter what time they tell you, imagine it's going to be, if they don't tell you a time frame like Austin, right, or this. Has anybody heard of a guy named Tyler Bate? Has anybody heard of a guy named Ilya Dragunov? These are people they had never told you the timetable for.
I'm sorry, who? Ion
What
Dragunov?
the fuck is Dragunov been? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen him in the ring since I think he got his nose broken in the ring or something.
I think he got deported.
Like, I haven't seen Dragunov in I don't know how long. Like, he
lives in freaking Orlando. Look,
he's getting
nah. Nobody's seen him, Chris. I think he got
him at the bar.
He's getting sucked for doing nothing.
I agree. I heard that Cardi B wants to wrestle Bianca at SummerSlam. I hope that match is going to be better than Snooki match.
Oh, shut up.
Not hard to beat the Snooki match. And Cardi B better not wrestle at SummerSlam.
She better not. She a pop-up implant.
LA Knight or Solo could have benefited from the briefcase. I really think they should have given it to LA Knight. The X's for catastrophic injuries like Zoe Stark had. Steph even said he heard a pop. Steph has until June.
Zoe Stark retired, didn't she?
She announced that she is retiring, or she's heavily thinking about retiring, but I doubt that she retires.
I heard a rumor
about Seth Rollins that they don't mention him.
I heard a rumor that in a dark match about a week ago before Saturday night's main event, Seth Rollins had a match with Kairi Sane.
And
Kairi injured him. I know that Kairi Sane has a history of injury.
It's her fault.
It's her fault. Hashtag it's her fault.
Kairi Sane was actually on Raw tonight, unlike Penta. Kairi Sane actually showed up on Raw tonight with Asuka in a segment with Io Sky, and you saw a little bit of the heel turn possibilities with Asuka as she told Io Sky that Io's going to win the world title, they're going to win the tag team titles, and then all of them going to have the tag team titles because Io's finally Io's going to be able to beat her friend Rhea Ripley, which left Io.
You know how I know Asuka's going to turn heel? It's because she keeps wearing leather. That's a telltale sign that you're going to turn heel.
How so? I don't understand.
Anyone, look it up. Anyone that wears black or leather, that's heel.
So does she turn on Io when she becomes a heel?
They need to have that match. They have not had that match yet, and I thought they would have had it at SummerSlam. I thought that was the route they were going. But, of course, Rhea Ripley, who's also super freaking over for some reason. That place went crazy when she came out tonight. Went crazy.
I will not take no real hate on here because she talked about your too small black T-shirt that day. You will not disrespect that
Okay, first of all, she
Australian.
didn't say that. That's your ass trying to say that little.
You will
So
not.
she never said anything like that. She
You will.
disrespected me in another way,
You will.
and I will
Called
hate on
you.
her
She said
as much as I
baby
want.
gap.
You will not disrespect that Australian queen. Do you hear me? You will
She's not a
not.
queen.
You know, when you aired that footage of you arguing with Rhea, and I don't know if you still have it queued up here so we can play it at the end of the show, but I realized something. You claim that you never buy wrestling merch. You claim that
was
the
years
only
ago.
merch that you've ever bought was a
was years
Miz
ago.
necklace, and here you are in this video wearing a down since day one-ish t-shirt. Where is that shirt now, Chris?
I gave it to
Homeless
Mike's children.
I don't believe you.
I gave it to Mike Knox's children. I gave all the wrestling gear to Mike Knox's children.
That's a lie. Why do you lie on your wrestling fandom? Why are you lying on who you truly are?
Pull receipts. Go down and find one Michaela Wonders.
Willie started this show by talking about men's mental health and how important it is. Why are you denying your wrestling fandom? Go ahead. Why are you ashamed of yourself being a wrestling mark? Go ahead.
Part of a network that talks about wrestling, and I can't believe you just highlighted my ass for this shit. Right? Yeah, that's fine, because you gave Willie enough time to yawn. Take me off this shit. Look, I'm not a mark. I don't like Rhea Ripley. I can't stand Rhea Ripley. She disrespected your EC, and I will never respect her for it. That's all I'm saying.
So does it make you a mark when you buy wrestling merch?
Yes.
So I'm a mark?
Oh, dude, you literally put 2 of your new shirts in the fucking chat room yesterday. Old whole album.
Oh my god, we so need to set up this Discord.
So every time he buys a wrestling shirt or any wrestling merchandise, he can pop it in the chat room. No way, I don't give a fuck. He's gonna pop it in the fucking chat room so everybody else can see this shit. And who the fuck is Seamus? That's what I want to know.
That's the main guy in Metroid, Seamus.
Oh god.
I'm just making sure the people I love in wrestling stay in wrestling. That's why I buy their merch. It's people like you that get people released because you're not supporting your favorite wrestler, and then or your favorite faction.
I don't know how much more Jey Uso needs to be supported.
Oh my god! Let me tell you something. I'm at the TNA show yesterday.
She barely wrestles. What?
I'm at the TNA show yesterday, and everybody's rooting for Indy Hartwell versus it was Indy Hartwell versus Tessa Blanchard.
Indy Hartwell is very popular with a lot of people. And
when they let the racist lady back,
everybody.
Damn,
Willie, you would love this, Willie. Everybody started a "You're a racist" chant.
Oh, for real?
And you know me, I gotta heal it up. So I said,
Here we go.
She apologized. Yo, people were laughing.
They looked at you and probably was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Was George embarrassed?
Oh, always.
Your boy George.
So
disrespect mommy.
I wish I was there when they would have started that chant. You know, I would have been going the hell off.
She apologized. Oh my god, that I started. And one guy, I think he was a skinhead over there on that side. He was rooting with me, and I was like, "Oh, I need to stop. This is actually
fucked up now, huh?
It got real."
Oh man,
he's like, "Yeah, right, my brother," and I'm like, "Whoa."
Oh shit!
Indy is loved by fans. Tessa B has been back for a minute. Wow. Yeah,
I started yelling at those indie fans. I go, "Yo, where were you guys like 8 months ago before she got fired? Like none of you were buying her merch. Stop with this."
You know what? Charmaine's asking Steve, "What do you think about Mike Santana?" If you don't mind, I'm going to take this question though, because people are very upset over the fact that Trick Williams won the match last night and retained the TNA World Championship. And let me ask you a question. We all know TNA is looking for a network deal, right? They're looking for a TV deal so people can watch their product. Now, what network do you think is going to pay for TNA if Mike Santana is the champion? I got news for you. YouTube, right? Because no real network is going to buy TNA's TV rights if Mike Santana is the champion. You need to put that title on somebody like Trick Williams. You can sit here and act like you're the biggest Mike Santana fan in the world, which you have been for years. I'm telling you, the man does not sell tickets. He does not sell TV deals. He does not get ratings. Not entertaining. That person did win that championship, needed to be Trick Williams, and it's going to be Trick Williams until they secure that deal. Then it can go over to Joe Henry. I moved past the whole Tessa Blanche. She apologized and hasn't had any incident since. Time to move forward.
Hashtag she apologized.
Bad Jack guy was there last night. That bad guy Jack was there last night.
Hey,
she apologized to me, so there's that. Mike Santana is not that dude. I agree with you said.
Back to that comment when she said that she apologized. Guess what? Hulk Hogan did too. Do you believe him? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Even Hulk Hogan secured a TV deal.
Like, oh, I can't wait to go to New York and go to his new restaurant so I can stand on piss on that window. I can't wait. I'm gonna get it.
When you come to Orlando, we can go to his beach shop. Are you kidding me?
Oh, and I can piss on the beach shop.
Yeah, hopefully it's close.
Well, he blocked me off of X. He blocked me off X. So I just want to meet him and be like, Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, nigga.
Oh, people started chanting that to Tessa last night. Tessa, we coming for you.
Did you know Mike Santana is Puerto Rican?
Hold on, talk about
absolutely not.
When he with the dude, who was his tag team partner in AEW?
Macho Man.
No.
Ooh yeah. No, but when he with my man, what's the fat out of shape wrestler dude?
The other are you talking about no, not stop with the disrespect of Otis.
Bronson Reed.
No. You're talking about the guy that used to Eddie Kingston? You talking about Eddie Kingston?
Yeah, one day in the group or something. Him and the other guy. It was like
Mike Santana. Mike Santana used to be in the inner circle.
Right, but hold on, so
the whole population of Washington Heights will watch Mike Santana on TV.
Oh, and don't forget Dykeman. Dykeman, I love.
I love that we've done 45 minutes of the Raw review show. Only did one segment.
Oh shit!
Mike could win it at Bound for Glory. Mike's not going to win it at Bound for Glory. That'll be stupid to have him win. Willie's
guys,
right.
Thank you for tuning in to the TNA review show. We're here every time TNA is done with some major show.
If TNA secures a TV deal, we will actually have a TNA review show.
And we will cancel the AEW show to put it on.
We are not canceling the AEW show. You need to stop.
Damn it.
Ortiz. Yes, it's Ortiz.
One day.
Hugh Morris.
So hold on. Ortiz went with what's the Ortiz and
Mike
Santana.
Yeah.
LAX.
Santana and Ortiz.
Okay, LAX. That's what I'm thinking about. There you go. I thought Eddie Kingston was with them or something.
Everybody forgave Randy Orton, Willie.
Hold on. Randy got a black wife, so I don't know what you talking about.
She looks Latina.
Well, she's mixed. She's Latina and black.
Oh, like Sol Ruca?
Yeah.
Sol Ruca's not Latina.
Sol Ruca is African American and white. That's true.
That's right. But she's not.
And she's actually getting a lot of praise lately.
I mean, from Evolution, she shines, so she need to be.
Everybody shine at Evolution, except for Zelina Vega. LAX, Ortiz, Santana, LAX.
She removed that piece of trash, basic Julia out of the Battle Royal. What are you talking about?
First of all, Julia is not basic, and she's not
totally
trash.
basic.
She's your United States champion. All right, she's your United States champion.
She needs to skin a raccoon and then paint the raccoon to have her ring gear made.
If you think the majority of the people will pick Zelina Vega over Julia, you're crazy.
Yes.
That's what you are.
You know what? Next week when you're here in New York, let's go to Washington Heights and ask people all over Washington Heights if they like Julia or Zelina Vega.
Where's Washington Heights at?
I watch Zelina Vega on Twitch in her Mortal Kombat outfit, but as far as watching her in the ring, I could care less.
Exactly.
What do you know about Washington Heights?
I know about Dykeman.
No, Dykeman's in the other direction.
I don't care about no damn Washington Heights.
I know.
I'm not going to that part.
AKA Spanish Harlem.
That's all where the Puerto Ricans are, man.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I'm not going with no Puerto Ricans.
You tripping. J-Lo ain't got nothing on them women up there.
Why are you not messing with Spanish women?
Because once you get them pregnant, they be shaped like Danny DeVito.
We've talked about a whole wide range of topics tonight.
Hold up. Tessa Blanchard used to date Rick O'Shea. What's your point? Tessa Blanchard did used to date Ricochet before
Ricochet's
they
a
broke up.
skinhead.
Wait.
That's what I'm asking, Jeff.
Wait. Is that how they spell Ricochet? Wait. Oh my God. Wait. Ooh, hooked on phonics did not work for them. Shit. Hey.
He did that on purpose. It's okay.
Oh, because I was about to say.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
I was about to say, whatever school system you came up in, they failed you horribly.
Speaking of the school system, Charmaine wants to let you know that her man from the Washington Heights is Dominicans.
Oh, please don't have him. Don't send him after me again.
Oh man, because you know what happened last time.
Oh,
you know what happened last time.
Willie is gonna have to turn into Jacob Fatu. Hit the Jacob Fatu clip, Chris. We don't need a Jacob Fatu.
You better think about your life right now.
Yeah, because that's what I was on.
Nobody cares. Nah, that's how I spell Ricochet. LMAO. He's my favorite Irish wrestler.
Oh, okay, that's cool. At first, I mean, they broke that down to me, so you get a pass. Because I was
just in the chat to say JC is a double champion. Bye. Yes,
I think me and Bad Guy Jack were the only two people cheering for JC Jane last night.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. JC Jane, who's very hated in Atlanta last week. She
what
got
color was
Gilly.
Bad Guy Jack hair at the party? I mean,
green and blue and purple.
Damn. Okay, taste the rainbow.
Do you think that the LWO can win the tag team championship? I'm going to say this in 2 words. Hell no. Let me tell you why let me tell you what's happening. Rey Mysterio's on his way back. He called up Triple H and said, "Hey, I see my group's not doing shit, dog. What's going on?" And Triple H said, "Well, nobody cares about the titles here. Just put the LWO in there." But I will give you this. They actually the biggest pop they ever had tonight.
They're already tag champions.
But how can we call him the LWO when the guy who got the victory
was
the Filipino?
He cannot let that go.
Oh man, he identifies as Latino.
What? That's cultural appropriation at its finest.
I think he's.
I mean, listen, you want to talk about cultural appropriation? Let's talk about Grande Americano.
Oh man, who? Luther Heinrich?
Luther Heinrich.
Luther Heinrich.
I mean, what's his name?
Ludwig Heiser.
Ludwig Heiser. Tiffany Stratton's boyfriend.
It is Grande Americano, who's speaking to Espanol. Steve? Did you see him? He was speaking to Espanol to Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee appeared on television again to say, "I'm on an ongoing feud with this Americano Grande, even though he kicks my ass every time I'm in a match with him. But I'm in this ongoing feud with him." And he was speaking to Espanol. Got involved in this match.
He tried to, and then Dragon Lee called him out. Like, you don't even know what I'm saying.
Houston has a big Latino population. I did not know that. I've never been to Houston.
That is.
For now, it's Southern Texas, right? So that's probably true. But,
hey, I don't want my woman to hit me. We need to go to Houston.
We need to go to Houston. Okay.
I do want to go to Houston. Let's
for BBL, Big Booty Latinas.
Hey, them, all that.
How y'all feel about Xavier wearing trunks now? It's his choice.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy far as just the new reinvention of New Day. Like I'm proud of him.
I like Jeff trying to redirect us back to Monday Night Raw. So let's follow his direction. Let's talk about
Charmaine says, "I will see you next Saturday, Willie."
Where the fuck she gonna see me at?
In Spanish Harlem.
Washington Heights.
Washington Heights.
El Vente Americano Luther, isn't he Tony's butler? Matt Mad Dog Kelly says, "Guys, can we talk about the biggest story of the night? How WWE's putting SummerSlam to theaters just like how AEW puts their previews to theaters. That's the biggest story of the night. It's a slow night for news. Like I don't see how that's important.
It's really not.
Xavier looked better with the trunks. He switched it up.
I mean, just as long as they not wearing jeans and they got their little thing right here showing, looking like a bunch of goddamn saucy ass Chippendale dancers, I'm all the way for that. Okay. I like the new
low-key reverting back to your initial gimmick when they first started. Apparently, they're going to have honorary third member with Grayson Waller because Austin Theory's injured.
Excuse me. He's not Grayson Waller. Tonight, He
What did he say?
rebranded.
What did he
He's
say?
Big
Big G?
G.
Yeah, Big G.
He's Big G. So Big G is going to join the New Day.
They
I'm going
can't
to
be.
ask the question: is this warming everybody up for the return of Big E in ring?
No.
I'm gonna say no because we still like there's been no hints that he's about to come back or even working to come back. Like
I agree. When
like
you look at him, he seems comfortable and happy.
yeah,
Like, this is what he's planning to do. I don't think he's.
What do you mean when he's in that commercial with Jey Uso feeding that goat?
No, when he's on those panels
mm-hmm.
and he's on his social media, he looks like he's happy. He's fine.
And I follow him on everything, and you don't see him like in the gym outside of regular like working out a little bit, but like you don't see him like he's on the road to recovery. Like you don't see him with the motherfucking that head weight on with the, you know what I'm saying? You don't see him doing a bunch of that shit or nothing. So it fuck Rich Harlan for breaking his neck. Fucking who was Big G? Oh, but yeah, fuck Rich Harlan for breaking his neck and cutting my man career short, piece of shit. But yeah, no, I don't think Big E coming back no time soon, man. Like, there's no signs. Like, even if you got him like not hosting, but like commentating on Raw, and you see him getting into it with New Day or something like that. Now, those would be things that like a show, like, okay, yeah, it's leading up to something, but I don't think so.
Who would you rather be? This is going to sound fucked up, but I'm going to say it anyway. Who would you rather be right now? Big E or Keith Lee?
I'd rather be Big E.
Who wouldn't? It had to be some kind of cheap shot to AEW. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we're going to do what makes Steamin' Beeman and what makes Beeman Steamin'. What makes Beeman Steamin', and then we're going to finally get into the rest of Monday Night Raw. Stay with us. You are watching Unpopular Review.
To save the performative bullshit for her entrance, which is kind of funny. It was also funny when Mercy said, cut the shit, bitch, and then they just started fighting, right?
What is her name now that she's gone to WWE?
Mariah
May. Those two were like Barbie and Ken. Now that she's gone, we don't need this person anymore. What is her name?
The sentiment I just shared. I do think that Fletcher is beating Adam Cole. I do think he's going to get the TNT title, even though he did win here. But this was a good win for his family. Any words, Cactus Katie?
You think? Yes,
for sure.
You think that Adam Cole is going to be dropping the title on Saturday?
He's doing the job. He's doing the job at ALLIN, right?
Bobby on the beat. Bobby on the beat. Bobby on the beat. Bobby on the beat.
Yo. They not like us, baby.
Bobby on the beat. Bobby on the beat. Bobby on the beat. Bobby on
the beat. Yo. What's up, man? It's your man, Steamin' Willie Beeman, a.k.a. Morpheus, baby. I'm coming to you tonight with what makes Beeman Steamin', man. First thing that made Beeman Steamin' this week, can we talk about that horrible-ass entrance from Trick Williams at TNA Slammiversary? He fucked up the boys' Harlem Choir, man, having them come out there. Whoop that track! Whoop that track! Shit was stupid. Second thing that made Beeman Steamin'. How in the fuck do Paul Heyman try to recruit Roman Reigns to lead the faction that he beefing with? He can't stand Seth. More or less, he can't stand Paul Heyman. Fat, big, dumb ass, like he said. And WWE, y'all creative. Stop trying to insult our intelligence. We are way more smarter than that, to know that was never going to be a possibility. The third thing that made Beeman statement, I hate Gunther raw dogging in them shoes with no socks. He was giving us a little bit of personality. Now he's back to the all black. All right, general. Fuck no. He raw dog his socks. I cannot trust Gunther. Anybody who don't wear socks, even the little black ankle little dress socks with the loafer, I can't trust you. I don't believe you. You don't walk on stable ground because you're slipping and sliding with all that sweat in your shoes. Fourth thing that made Beeman steaming in the world of wrestling, Tony Storm having to munch or act like she was munching on Mercedes Moné to get the pop of the night in AEW, 7-hour marathon. It wasn't wrestling. That was a shit show. That was really just simulated sex for real. My kids didn't need to see that. Fifth and final thing that made Beeman statement, and it goes without to say, man, I'm back to Jey Uso's 51-day title run. Y'all see how over he fucking is? Even like his pop was kind of on par with Roman, if not louder than Roman. And you take that belt off him after I spent all that fucking money on all that fucking Jey Uso merch. It's still one word, 4 letters, G. And that's this week's What Makes Beeman statement.
Just amazing. Amazing work, Willie. Always. Guys, this is the Unpopular Review Monday Night Raw review show. I know if you've made it this far into our hour-long episode, get ready for hour 2 as we review the rest of Monday Night Raw, as we've only covered 2 matches in Monday Night Raw. So we're going to just speed through the rest of it. I'm Big Daddy Cool. This is EC next to me and Morpheus below me.
Red or blue pill?
Like and subscribe. Fire chat. Thank you, everybody that's in the chat. Keep those comments coming. Let's talk about CM Punk and Gunther. We had CM Punk start the show with a promo about how he's had 2 goals since coming back. One is main eventing WrestleMania, and the second one was winning the world title. And now he's going to work on fulfilling that second one. It's taken a while, but here it is. Gunther versus CM Punk. Gunther interrupts CM Punk and proceeds to bore everybody half to death. I got
you talking about Punk bored people, right? Because I know you ain't talking about your world champion.
I'm talking about Gunther.
Gunther did not bore anybody. Punk bored. You know what? This is so terrible. The second biggest PLE of the year is SummerSlam. They tried to make something happen in 2 weeks. And you can tell it in all these major storylines. That everything feels so freaking rushed.
Stop.
What am I stopping?
Why? None of this is rushed. What are you talking about?
Oh my God. CM Punk said in his freaking promo.
CM Punk
I got 2 weeks to prepare for the beast. That's what he said.
CM Punk won a gauntlet match 3 weeks before the PLE. How much time you need to prepare? I'm sorry.
Have WrestleMania 3 weeks of preparation. You don't do it for SummerSlam.
Nonsense.
You just don't do it.
Ridiculous.
It's not Clash of Paris.
Garbage. Listen. What do you, as a WWE watcher, have to do to prepare your body to sit down for 4 hours, not 7, to watch WrestleMania, to watch SummerSlam? What do you need to do to prepare your body? What do you need to do to prepare your body that you can't figure out that the storyline is what they tell you to? Like, how many weeks in advance? 4 weeks is good? 6
At
weeks?
least 4 weeks. Talk about SummerSlam.
You need 12 weeks?
This is your main event of night 1, sir.
Yes, and the card shows a main event match. It is CM Punk, who's been trying to get to the championship for months now.
Y'all don't think it's rushed because if the injury didn't happen to Seth, that wouldn't have been the storyline?
Because this was always the match. This was always going to be a match. So it has nothing to do with it being them being rushing it for this. It was going to be CM Punk and Gunther. They set it up weeks ago before Seth Rollins was even injured. My problem is that there's no real chance to build up the heat for this match that you should have for a SummerSlam main event. Punk versus Gunther.
Oh yeah, because the shit is Sunday, right?
No, next Sunday.
It's next week. It's next Saturday.
You going to New York? You going to New York?
Yeah, that's where Charmaine said she's going to see you.
So we doing the viewing party? Y'all doing the viewing party up there?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody never told me nothing.
Pay attention to the chat. This is the same conversation I had with David yesterday. You've been talking about it for months. A lot longer than the SummerSlam build. We've been talking about it for months.
But I was asking, was we co-hosting the party and all that?
We're not really co-hosting. We're going to show up and take over.
So is we all supposed to show up in our UPR merch or what? What's going on?
Correct.
How you getting up there? You flying?
I'm flying.
Oh, fuck me.
What are you talking about? Just take a bus.
The fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Bougie. Morpheus apparently is too good for buses, right?
That's right. Mr. Anderson might find him on a bus.
Take an Amtrak then.
Send me some prices.
All right.
See, that's right. Get on it.
Bus.
Send him some prices.
Amtrak.
He said,
I think that the chatter about these cards are rushed is ridiculous. Like, what more?
You're ridiculous.
Like that great comeback. Jade versus Tiffany. Look at this chick. Jade deserves this championship. Tiffany, I told you since WrestleMania she ain't ready for it. How are we rushing this? Jade needs to just take this in 7 seconds flat from this Tiffany.
They better not put that belt on Jade.
What?
Oh, she's getting the championship. She's winning the championship.
That's fine, but I don't think she's ready for the big belt.
Oh, she's ready. Ready.
But let's be clear, because to me, in the women's division, the belt that Naomi has is the big women's belt. I think the one that Tiffany has is the secondary belt, whereas vice versa for the men's. I really think that the belt that Liv and them just had and Rhea had, that is the premier women's belt. I think the one that EO had, I think that's the one that's the secondary title now.
Is that because of the belt or is that because of the people that held it?
A little bit of both. But it just seemed like the even before Tiffany got it, like Nia having it, like that was trash. Who had it before Nia? Who had it before Nia? Bayley. Right. Okay. Yeah, like, and I think the last person that had that title that, like, when it really had some substance was Bianca, for real. I think once she lost it or whatever, I think that took some of the luster. And then, like I said, those reigns, like with Rhea, those battles with Rhea and Liv, and even Naomi now, like far as that build up to her getting the belt, I think that is the premier women's title, the women's heavyweight belt. And what's the other one called? The women's championship.
The world championship.
Oh no. We've covered this. One is the women's heavyweight championship, and the other one is the women's heavyweight championship.
Hold on, say that again.
One is the women's heavyweight championship, and the other one is the women's heavyweight championship.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so the one, like I said, that Naomi has, I believe that's the premier women's belt. Oh, y'all, my new world heavyweight title will be here next week.
You see that?
Hey, can somebody show me how?
Get it?
Can somebody show me how to go online, because I want to get some UPR plates for my belt.
I don't know anything about that, but
it was actually Asuka, Bianca, Io, Bayley, Nia, Tiffany.
Oh well, like, see, that's even crazy that I don't know that. So, like I said, outside of Bianca having it, that's what it means. That's why that shows that belt really doesn't really mean too much.
It's because Tiffany, like, if Charlotte would have won it at WrestleMania, it would have meant something. But Tiffany won it, and now we've been crying ever since because Tiffany ain't ready.
Hey, Chris, can you do that research for me, please, about how to get custom nameplates for the belts?
It's a WWE shop, but I got you.
You would
Do
like
that
send me a
research.
link or something because every time I go on belts and stuff, I can't never get to the customized nameplates because
Let's
that's
talk about Naomi. We had a backstage segment where Stephanie was being interviewed by Byron Saxton, and Naomi had to interrupt. So Stephanie was talking in her native tongue, Spanish,
and there we go. I
and then
now
Naomi come in and go, "Hello, Stephanie Vacour," or
or
however you
whatever
say it.
or however you say it. Like I don't now. Once again, this is why WWE be getting sued and they writers be winning because I get it. She's black. I get it. She's from Florida. I get all that. But this little extra little umph of like black girl sass or whatever
Yeah,
that they putting on Naomi, I'm kind of not liking it. It's kind of coming off like you making her seem like she's ignorant a little bit. I ain't liking it. And I ain't, like I said, because even with EO, like it was funny because like I thought if she would have hit the Chris Tucker words, like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like, now that would have been funny.
yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I said, it's coming off making her character a little ignorant and
I wouldn't be surprised if that line's coming.
a little Section 8. But um, yeah, little Section 8. I don't like that because I don't. I don't, man. I ain't
But how
like.
much do you think this is Naomi just doing it, um, just goofing off? I feel like Naomi's having a lot of fun with this character.
I'm gonna be honest. I hope so. Like I hope so. Um, I really do hope so, and that's all I'm gonna say because we getting to see a lot of Naomi's like natural personality too. But if you know Naomi, you know the Orlando Magic dancer she was and all that. So this kind of like evil character that this menacing, that's not really her. You know what I mean? Like she's loving, she's fun, she's Jubilee. So to add that little ignorant little to her, I don't know, man. I like to say I love her character. I love like her finally getting back some shine and shit because she definitely deserved it because she was like for a long time one of the most athletic women in the women's division and really was not getting no shine. Like you had her move as like her just putting because she got that dunk, her just hitting you with that dunk. And it was like, come on, man! Like, how much we gotta play off black girls and big butts? Like, so then gave her the split leg, Lord, what's the name? So that was cool. I like that. I call it her version of what's my man, John Morrison. It's her version of the John Morrison move.
Yeah.
But I love
Split
what they
league
doing
moves.
with her. I just wish they switch up her writing a little bit. That's all.
EC, how do you feel about Naomi? You think like she's hamming it up? She's doing a disservice to the black community?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the writers. The writers.
You think that the writers are doing a disservice to the black
I
community?
think she ad libs a lot. I really
think she
do. I
does,
think
too.
they give her bulletin points, and she just makes up the rest of it as she goes along. I think she's having fun doing it. This is one of the best ones that I've seen her. One of her best runs. I do. I mean, I just like it. Her conversation with Stephanie Vaquer today was good. Her manipulating the Stephanie versus EO match, which was a very good match. I can't wait for these two to have a real match
Oh my
on a
God.
PLE. I think it's going to be good. But the seeds are definitely planted because I'll be surprised if Naomi drops that Women's World Championship at SummerSlam. I think it's going to be Stephanie versus Naomi at Clash of Paris. But as far as which championship, because that's what started it, is more important. I think what Big Daddy Cool was saying was a little bit more accurate. I think it just depends on who's holding the championship at the time, and whether or not which championship is more important. And right now, I disagree with you saying that Tiffany should have lost it to Charlotte. I still think Tiffany was the right choice for that. But her feud versus Jade is not as big as that Women's World Championship, and that Women's World Championship has been bigger than the WWE Championship. Than to Willie's point, due to who's been holding it, who's been feuding it for over a year now. Actually, since the Women's World Championship and the WWE Championship were created in this image, I think it has been the Women's World Championship. Just like I think the WWE Championship obviously has been more prestigious than the World Championship for the men's. So, I mean, this is just a matter of how you look at it. Little Section 8. Naomi actually posted that video of Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Naomi's having a ball. You can tell this is her baby. You can tell she's having a good time.
So now now I love that then. So now I'm gonna walk back some of the shit I said then. Yeah, I'm gonna walk back some of that shit because I clearly missed that one. But if she posted
She
that,
has been going back and forth between her and Cardi B on Twitter. Cardi B is now starting to talk about Summerslam again. She took a hiatus. So they're probably going to have a segment, and I think Bianca Belair is going to end up joining.
Speaking of Cardi B, did you see that Cardi B was first off? I didn't know she broke up with Offset, but then
damn, where have you been?
I'm not deep in the streets of Cardi B, so I know I saw that she was dating this wide receiver,
Stephon Diggs.
and then the wide receiver they broke up, and he went on
they
Twitter.
They not broke up.
No, didn't he like go on Twitter and was like, "Oh, her snatch stinks."
No. That was all bullshit.
Oh, really?
You think it was? You think it was some publicity stuff?
They end up because they end up posting a video of them working out together like shortly after that was released. And come on, man, come on. How you gonna let Cardi B go and she let you do pink drugs and let you fuck other women? Why would you ever leave her?
Maybe she was tired of his bullshit.
No, she did not. MB 9999 whatever.
MDB 999.
Whatever he just said. No, they ain't break up. They didn't.
You know, I want to go back to something Willie said that got me thinking. Hold on, where'd this fucking comic go? Oh, here we go. You know, Chris, when I'm in Orlando, I've told you this, that I want to go see micro wrestling. So
didn't we see them? I seen them in Vegas. They was in Vegas.
We saw them in Vegas. So we went to karaoke in Vegas on a Friday night, and then the bar next to the karaoke spot had micro wrestling. And when we tried to get in, the guy was like, "Oh no, sorry guys, we're sold out." And so we couldn't get in. But envision this. What if there's like a small little like wrestler and his name is Little Section 8? That'd be cool, right?
My man gonna have to have the patches in his wrestling tights.
I'm actually going to go to a micro wrestling match in the next couple of months.
Oh my God, please. You gotta record it.
We got a wrestling little league here now in DC.
When did that happen?
I don't know. It's called C.
DC is like the only place that does not have one.
No, they
like
do
every
now.
other state does.
No, look, they do now, and I gotta do my due diligence to see if they got a school or something. So I could talk about becoming a manager or something. But I gotta check that out.
That's something we should check out next time I come up there.
Yeah, like because they was wrestling at the Cannabis Fest and all that, and they really are from here. Like they are like based out of Washington D.C. and everything. Oh,
what if Little Section 8's finishing move is first of the month?
Ooh.
Io Sky, Stephanie Valkyria had a great match, interrupted by Chelsea Green and the Secret
I got
Herbis.
one more, Chris. He hit him with the Medicaid driver.
Looks like it's going to be some kind of iteration of Stephanie Valkyria versus Chelsea Green at SummerSlam, getting both of them on the card. This should make you quite happy, Big Daddy Cool. Unless it's on night one.
I told you
she said she's all natural.
I told you
ain't
that I think
natural about them plastic ass silicone titties.
She looks amazing.
No, she does. That's why I asked that she has from work.
I think they're real, man.
Because this is the first time I actually like look back and was like, damn, Chelsea Green. Damn.
I think they're real because she's thick in other places. It's like her thighs, she's had a couple Big Macs. I
did see that today though. I was like, God damn, Chelsea Green. And I think I sent something to the chat. I was like, Young, is she a wrestler? Because y'all see what I sent in our little thing on
Yeah, I saw that.
Who was that? Does she look like a wrestler?
No,
I can't say
no.
I
think you think she looks like that chick from the Iconics, but no, that's not her.
Yes, that's exactly who.
That wasn't. Willie sent us a picture of a bikini model and was like, "Hey, is she a wrestler?" And I was like, "No. I hope that doesn't ruin your experience in looking at her with lotion."
I had Left and Palmula ready to go, baby.
Yo, EC, I want to talk to you about the Stephanie Valkyria and Io Sky match. There was, I think some people might see them as botches, but to me, the match they were really wrestling. Like there was a lot of chain wrestling going on, and they've only been in the ring twice, unless you want to count dark matches. And I don't know if they've wrestled in dark matches, but it looked to me like they were trying to call spots on the fly.
They was.
And sometimes trying to outdo each other. Like they were legit shoot wrestling at early portions of the match. And I think that's why you saw so many like mix-ups. I'm not going to call them fuck-ups. I'm not going to call them botches, because I really like, if you were really wrestling somebody in a fight, like it's not going to be pretty.
Right.
You guys aren't going to be dancing. And I feel like we saw just a tidbit of like real wrestling here. If you were really paying attention, there was a lot of good mat wrestling, reversals. There was one point where I think Stephanie threw a punch and Io quickly threw her into a crossface.
Yeah.
Awesome move. These two, I mean, listen, they're two of the best in the business. I really hope that eventually they get these two in a match where there's no interference and they give them a solid 20 to 25 minutes, because I'm intrigued in what they can say, what they can do. Stephanie Vaquer, best looking flying crossbody in all of professional wrestling. Fight me.
Well, I don't remember it, but I will say, as far as them glutes, she's top 3 hands down.
That's right. Hands down, Chris.
Top
Easy's trying to come up with some bullshit to counter me on best flying crossbody. Watch him talk about his favorite little Section 8 match.
What else happened on Monday Night Raw?
We talked about CM Punk and Gunther. Let's talk about Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn. His new catchphrase is, what is it? Underwear, underdog. What's his name? Underoos? What's his name? Underdog from the underworld. What's underdog from the underground?
Underdog from the underground. That's been his thing for a while.
Really?
Kross?
No. That's Sami Zayn's thing. I've never heard that. Him
underdog from the underground.
That's the wild. I'm sorry. That's the wildest branding. Like that's Vince McMahon level branding right there. Like marketing. Like I can see a world where Vince was in the room and he's like,
underdog from the underground.
You look like a troll, but we can't call you a troll. How can we rebrand you? Troll. Underdog from the underground. I've got it. That's it. Put it on a shirt. That's how it went down.
What's the shirt?
Actually, it might have been a Vince thing. He's had that for a while.
It's the worst thing. Sammy's in this match. He's got his ribs taped up because he's not ready to wrestle. But he's got to feed his family somehow because,
Oh, here we go. Sami Zayn's a millionaire, Steven.
Right. Sure he is. Where, Chris? Where? The man walks to the arena every time. You don't see him ever get out of a car. He's walking in the parking lot because he probably just got dropped off by some bicycle, what do they call that? A rickshaw? When you take the Japanese guy on the bicycle will take you. That's a rickshaw. He gets dropped off and he dresses like a bum. Let's be honest. And now he's thank you, MDB. He's got no furniture. He's a millionaire with no furniture. A millionaire, even if he was hiding the money, would have a legitimate mattress to hide the money in. Sami Zayn doesn't have that. You never see him get out of a car. You only see him pushing a shopping cart because that's where he keeps his belongings, is the shopping cart. So Sami Zayn is in this match. Karrion Kross has a reputation for not taking bumps. EC, do you know about this?
Karrion Kross is rumored to have a problem with taking bumps. That's not true.
So you're saying that's not true? That's not his reputation? Because that's why I hear that people don't like working with him because he don't like taking bumps.
I mean,
listen to Matt Kelly.
As pause, no Diddy. As big as he is, what type of bumps would he have to take? Like, I don't want to see Karrion Kross doing no goddamn moonsaults or nothing. Like, I mean, what, he don't want to let people throw him through the table or something? Like, what is it? What is the?
Yeah, I think it has to do with an old shoulder injury that he never like got surgery for. He like tried to
it's the rotator cuff.
right. He
It
tried
is.
to recover it holistically without surgery, and I think the reputation that he's got, or supposedly online, is that he doesn't take bumps, and that's why people don't like working with him.
Well, I ain't gonna be. I ain't mad at him for that because shit. Let's be clear. My right shoulder, I can't even like cock back to like if I want to throw a football or baseball.
Yeah,
As soon as I cock back like real name, about to put some inf on it, that motherfucker pop out of place like Mel Gibson and Lethal Weapon. So I mean, shit. I've been told I was supposed to have surgery for years, and the scar tissue around that motherfucker is horrible. But I can't be out of work for 3 to 6 months, man. You know, I got I got bills and shit.
that's right. Just like Sami, and that's why he's in this match. Karrion Kross resorts to getting a pipe. I like that this is like an old school wrestling trope where like the manager gives him a foreign object and then he uses it. EC, any thoughts on Karrion Kross losing this match by way of metal pipe?
He won.
No, he lost the match.
He won. The referee didn't see it. The referee
Karrion Kross struck him with the pipe, and then he pinned him.
He pinned him. The referee didn't see it. That's when Scarlett wiped the blood and licked the shit.
Right, Karrion Kross won.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you said, hold on. Didn't he say Karrion Kross lost?
Did I say Karrion Kross lost? No, my bad. Karrion Kross won. EC, you're on mute, I believe. I don't know what's going on with you. I can't hear you. Nope.
Go home, Roger. Oh, that means he's tired. That's what that means. That means wrap this shit up, B.
I am about to say that because we're an hour and 30 minutes. But Karrion Kross won, and it did sound like you said.
It just flew by. What else we got to talk about? Anything else?
Hold on. I was just about to say something. Shit. Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with wrestling. This is more of an entertainment thing. But did y'all see the trailer for the new Mortal Kombat movie?
No, I missed it.
Oh, yeah, man. With Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, even though it should have been a miss.
Yeah, like I don't know, because I couldn't picture seeing Miz doing kung fu and shit. That would have just been so unbelievable.
He wears a headband.
Yeah, but that shit would have been unbelievable seeing my man fight Shao Kahn and shit. Nah, sorry.
Well, I think, and this is a lot of respect to Carl Urban because I just finished watching The Boys, and I remember that Carl Urban is actually a very underrated actor. I think he's a bit too old to play Johnny Cage, though.
That's what I thought. You can see the CGI that they used, like on this, like in that, like you can see, like for them to try to make him look younger. Like you see that even in the trailers, like you can see the CGI. I hope it be good. I hope it go to the story. And they supposed to have like 1 or 2 more coming out after this one. So I'm pretty sure they're still gonna go along the lines of the new game. And so I'm looking forward to that.
I heard that they hired Sami Zayn to play Baraka because he looked like a goofy troll.
What else happened on Monday Night Raw?
That's it.
We need to talk about. That is it. Oh, okay. Surprise. I think it was something we forgot, but
no,
we
didn't forget anything. We talked about Gunther. We talked about CM Punk. We talked about Io, Stephanie, Karrion Kross, New Day. Bayley had a match with Lyra. I mean, feathers. I don't get it. I don't get what.
Oh no! I forgot what we need to talk about real quick. Becky is playing into this Becky Hogan shit real well. She's even starting to come out in the red and yellow. I like that. I like that.
Oh, let's talk about that real quick. AJ Styles was playing all kinds of. It must have been Halloween for AJ Styles. He was dressed up as a parking valet, medical crew, soccer mom, like all over the place.
No, janitor.
Hold on, don't disrespect my fucking profession. What y'all say?
This man had more jobs than Sami Zayn.
He was a Jamaican today.
What do you dislike more, Sami Zayn or AEW? Because you always have to take some kind of shot at one of them.
Both are equally as bad. Just terrible. Just terrible.
Bottom line is Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles at SummerSlam. Looking forward to it.
Dominic is back. He's been cleared. I got to give it to Adam Pearce. You know, Adam Pearce, the idea of putting former wrestlers as the heads of the brands is genius because no one's going to bow up or step up to a former wrestler. I feel like I really bought Adam Pearce screaming at Dom to cut the bullshit and get himself medically checked out.
I'm here, y'all. I'm here.
Okay, he's here. He's here, y'all.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
I know it's time for EC to take a nap because usually like he's so vibrant and like. And another thing, and now like he's checking out.
Oh, I got another thing for you.
My bad.
It's 1 hour and 30 minutes officially. It is 12:33 for all of us here. It is time.
Don't worry, I'm about to get out.
Huh? What?
He's about to get out.
He's here.
He's here, but he's about to get out.
I don't think AJ's winning at SummerSlam. SummerSlam is
I hear
taking
the
shape
fridge,
by this
Willie.
time.
Willie is. You shamed Willie. You food shamed him last time, and now he turned off his camera, but still went to the kitchen.
I'm back.
Is he in the kitchen?
I'm back.
Or the bathroom?
He's making a sandwich.
Oh. Let's talk NXT.
Tomorrow,
we can talk NXT with the NXT trio of Sabrina Estella, Matt Mad Dog Kelly, and Bad Guy Jack. But as far as your
Sami,
rated R Raw,
every time Sami showed screen, I could swear that I smell hot dog water.
Oh.
Anybody else? Anybody else? No?
All the time.
All the time. Right, Willie? All the time. Guys, this is the Unpopular Review Monday Night Raw review show. Thank you for tuning in. If we made you laugh, leave a like, subscribe. If we didn't, share this with someone you hate. That's all I got for you. Why is Mad Dog on like every show? He's not on.
He's on two shows. He's on the NFT. He's on Prediction Show. He's no longer on AEW.
He's no longer on AEW.
Why y'all kick him off
AEW? He got offended
because I moved him to NXT, so I didn't need him on AEW because I don't like anybody on every show.
Right.
Okay.
But I'll be on the AEW review show. So if you want to see me trash AEW for a good hour straight, come join us on Wednesday night, 10:15.
Please do not drive Cactus Katie and Venomous Vincent crazy.
I can't promise that I won't.
Take us home.
That's it. What else do we need to
Man,
go?
thank y'all for tuning in to the Rated R Review Show, man. I'm live coming from the commode. Your man Steve.
Willie, are you taking shit right now?
I said that when he said, I'm here, and he turned it back off. I recognize the bathroom when I see it. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, here's a first on UPR.
Jesus Christ.
Dang. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching us. We're going to pray for Willie. Pray for that bathroom. Hope he has some spray. For Big Daddy Cool, for Stephen Willie Beeman, I'm the executive consultant. We'll see you right here next time on Unpopular Review.